Hi you guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I am going to be doing some white and gold nails. I did these nails for my birthday, so if you guys are ready to watch that, let's get started. So first what I'm going to do is go in with white acrylic on my ring, pointer, and thumbnails. And I'm gonna go back and put some gold flakes on my ring finger on top of that white, but I did not add a thin layer of clear for these white nails because I feel like white wouldn't stain my nails. But if it was on the client, I would put some clear acrylic, but for myself, you know, I really just don't care, so I just didn't put that clear layer. So this brush that I'm using is actually fairly new. I've just gotten this brush. It's a size 10 and I'm not used to having a brush that big, but I think I did mention to you guys in another video that I felt like I should go up in a brush size, and I'm starting to like bigger brush sizes for doing nails. So yeah, this is my first time actually using that brush on anybody, myself or a client equally. So you know, it's nice, you know, just something to get used to. You know, it's kind of heavy and it's also round or oval, but I think it's round and I'm used to oval, so yeah, that's something that I'm just gonna have to get used to. But other than that, it's a really good brush, and I didn't even have any shedding, which is quite surprising when you get a brush that is just like fresh out of the box. Usually there's a little bit of shedding because, you know, it's just brand new, you're trying to break it in, but this did not have any shedding at all. This brush was about 15 bucks, I believe, give or take about $2. It's like between $13 and $17, I think, but I think it was actually 15. But yeah, it's a really good quality for the price as well, because when it comes to Afro brushes, they can go up to about $30 something, and a size 10 in an Afro brush was like $25, I believe. So that's why I got this one off of Amazon. It's by Pana, and I think it's definitely worth it. You know, I haven't tried it on anybody else yet, but I will keep you guys updated on the quality. I don't think I mentioned it, but these nails are my birthday nails. So yes, I decided to go with white and gold for my birthday nails. So yeah. A lot of people ask, is it hard for me to do my own nails? Especially, you see me right here doing nails with my non-dominant hand, so it takes a little longer for me to do nails with my non-dominant hand than with my dominant hand. But when it comes to doing nails on myself, I'm pretty comfortable doing that, just because I used to always polish my nails when I was younger, so they're pretty steady. So I do have a lot of control with my left arm and my left hand, so it's not that much of a struggle. But obviously there is a struggle because it's not my dominant one, and I'm not, you know, co-dominant with my hands. You know, it just takes a lot of practice, and you know, just be patient with it. Also, I want to apologize if I keep going in and out of frame. It's just because, you know, I was recording on myself, so it's hard to stay in frame when you can't really see, you know, if you're in frame or not. And I kept getting in and out of frame because, you know, I had to reach over and grab things to do my nails. And, you know, comfort zones when you're doing your nails, sometimes you feel better, you know, filing your nails closer to your face because, you know, you have better eyesight of what you're doing, or you want to put your hand on your, you know, wrist stand that I have right there, so that, you know, you have some steadiness. So yeah, I keep moving around a lot, but that's just because I'm trying to make sure I get the best quality of nails that I get. So next I'm going to go in with that gold foil that I mentioned earlier. So I'm just going to be tearing apart this stuff. This gold foil is really delicate and it's really thin, so I didn't want to break it too much. So you see me using like the end of my cuticle pusher to like break it up and stuff, because, you know, the acrylic on my dominant hand was still drying because I had just applied that acrylic. So, you know, I didn't want to mess it up, so I had to use the end of that cuticle pusher. So I just teared away some little tiny flakes that I'm going to be putting on top of my white nail. So this part is really easy. Basically all you have to do is pick up that gold foil and place it on the nail with a wet brush, and then you're going to go in and add a clear layer of acrylic on top of that. So when you're picking up that gold foil, you don't necessarily have to have acrylic on the brush with it, because it's going to get picked up anyways because of how thin it is. But if you want to make sure that it doesn't move around when you add that clear layer of acrylic, you do want to put some add acrylic onto the brush when you pick it up so that it can dry in place. But other than that, you know, just like me, you know, I really don't care if it moves around or not, but if you want it to have perfect placement, that's what you want to do. So as you saw while I was talking, I added a thin layer of clear acrylic to my middle finger, and on top of that clear layer I'm adding my gold flakes onto that as well. And I'm making sure that the clear acrylic is still a little wet so that it will stay in place, because unlike the white nail, this nail I want it to be a little bit more precise, because the gold flakes are the detail of it and I don't want them to move out of place, because, you know, I place them where they are strategically. So what we did for the other hand with the gold flakes, we're going to do the same exact thing on this hand as well. So everything, you just make everything easier just by tearing the gold flakes ahead of time. You see how I'm just easily picking that up with a wet brush and placing it onto the nail. I don't go in with acrylic with it. I'm just grabbing it and placing it onto the nail. Now we're gonna go in for that pinky nail. So I'm taking this gold glitter that I got off of AliExpress, I think. So I'm taking this gold glitter, it came in a pack of 6, and this gold glitter, I'm taking a little bit of clear acrylic and I'm dipping that into the gold glitter and then placing that onto the nail. And I'm doing really light strokes because, you know, when you're using glitter, you don't want it to be moving around or not, so you just want to do it as gently as you can when you're trying to brush it down. As you can see, I'm struggling with the tip of the nail trying to get some coverage with the glitter because, you know, it's hard to keep the glitter in place when you're trying to smooth things out. But all you gotta do is dip your brush into some clear acrylic and then into that glitter, and then you can have a nice glitter nail. Next, after this, you're gonna go in with some clear acrylic. I'm covering the glitter nail and also the white nails that I did not cover because, you know, I didn't have to cover them until now. So when you're using colored acrylic, of course, like I always say, you want to use a clear layer of acrylic on top of that colored acrylic so that when you go to file, you won't be filing away any of the color. now here is how my nails are looking after fresh acrylic application. They look amazing. So next you want to go in with your hand file, and I just got these new hand files. Actually, they're 80 and 100 grit on both sides. So one side is 80 grit and the other side is 100. I really can't tell which is which, so they probably scammed me with that. But it came in a 10 pack. I really like it. They're bigger than the other ones that I was using, and they're square, so I like that. But next I'm just filing the sides of my nails to get those sharp edges that I need, because I'm going for a more square nails. I never really know what shape I want my nails to be, honestly. But yeah, I'm just gonna file my nails till the edges are nice and sharp to my preference. And filing your own nails is really hard. I don't know if it's just me, but it's really hard. You see how I just keep moving my hand around? I have to cut because I'm trying to find a good position to where I'm filing my nails, and I'm using my armrest as well to try to help me file. So yeah, it's just a struggle, but you know, you have to be patient with it. So after using my hand file, I'm gonna go in with my electric file to go around that cuticle and to make sure that the nails are nice and smooth. And like I told you guys in my last video, that I'm going to try and get me a new drill bit that didn't have a dome on it, and I got it. As you can see, it's silver, and the other one I had was gold with a dome on top of it. So when you're using your e-file, you want to use a fine to medium drill bit. I prefer a fine drill bit, and I'm just gonna go in with my nails, with my file, and file over the nails to make sure they're not bulky or anything, and to make sure that they're smooth. And if you guys want to know if using the one without a dome is better, yes, using a drill bit without a dome has been better so far, but I've only used it twice up to this point. But so I can't really give it a full review yet, but you'll see in later videos if I go back to the one with the dome on it. So after you're done with your e-file, you're going to buff your nails and then wash your hands to make sure that your nails are nice and smooth and ready for your polish application. So here are the nails looking nice and dusty. I'm going to go wash my hands, apply my top coat and my cuticle oil. And so these are how the nails had turned out. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.